Hey guys, it's me. I need you to do me a favor. For a few weeks, could you, pretend to be me or something? Because, I'm kind of wanted by the government for several counts of tax fraud.
Hey guys, it's me, the real Wyatt. I'd like to talk about a game that doesn't exist. Mother 3 is the final game in the Mother franchise and the sequel to Earthbound. It's the stuff of legends, like Bigfoot and the Chupacabra. It's also equally as real as those. Mother 3 is a lot of things. On the most immediate level, it's the story of a family living in the pre-economic village named Tasmania. Flint, Hinalo, Lucas, and Klaus. Staying at his grandfather's house, the game begins with Lucas awakening in a mountain cabin. This game, similar to Mother 1 and 2 before it, quickly displays a weird and humorous tone. Your first encounter is with a talking mole cricket who can do almost nothing. One thing Mother 3 does better than almost any other game I've played is its ability to juggle tone. The opening switches from familial comfort to weird and funny to heartwarming and melancholic. A lot of the game's emotion is carried by its writing, as well as its music. The music is far more important here than Mother 1 and 2 actually, as it affects every battle. A new mechanic in Mother 3 are combos performed in combat. Every single battle song in the game is assigned beats, and if the attack button is pressed in rhythm, then extra damage will be dealt. This isn't necessary to get through most fights in the game, but its presence greatly adds a level of skill and helps negate the need for grinding. Of course, there's also the game's visuals. I was and still am very impressed with how they've held up. It's a significant leap from Earthbound, which is much more clearly aged. There are plenty of times when the game uses many unique sprites for one-off moments, allowing the cast to be much more expressive than anything seen in previous games. These elements, the writing, the music, the visuals, all contribute to one other emotion the game will drive into you. Mother 3 is a sad, sobering game. Earthbound was a weird and fun RPG with a horrifying final area and some more unsettling moments. But in Mother 3, it's impossible to escape the inevitability of the problems facing these characters. The man who wrote and directed the Mother series, Shigesato Itoi, has an interesting life. Relevant here is how he's been arrested 4 times for anti-war protests. The antagonists of Mother 3 are legions of fascist invaders known as the Pig Masks, subservient to an egotistical dictator. They perform the literal Roman salute frequently and transform the peaceful village of Tasmania into a downtown commercial hub resembling a place like Haunted or Tucson. It's not hard to see the conflicts between communism and capitalism, with the standard state of life being a collectivist society which is then corrupted by the forces of capital. Everyone is delivered happy boxes. The purpose of these is not known, but they're seemingly entirely worthless products that do nothing except give the owner a sense of material gain. The transformation of Tasmania and the characters within are something the player is going to notice. Unlike in Mother 1 and 2, where you have a large variety of places to go that stay mostly the same throughout the game, Mother 3 centers around Tasmania. As the player runs through Tasmania, each time they'll be reminded of the current state of affairs. The gradual erasure of norms and the gradually increasing presence of the pig mask get clear over time, all culminating in the final chapter. In Chapter 8, we get to see the iconic New Pork City, which by virtue of Smash Bros. Is the most iconic area in the game. It's stuffed with references to Mother 1 and 2, and obviously it serves as a kind of critique of the mass urban development that produces big buildings. There's a massive monument in the center, and all these stores and attractions, yet nothing here seems to really benefit people. I don't want to spoil the ending of this game. I mean, it doesn't exist and you can't play it, but it's very good. This game's ending is infamous among those that have played it. The game was advertised with a Japanese actress crying on camera from the plot, I don't want to ruin that. This game is easily my favorite of the Mother trilogy. It improves on its predecessors in every way. The difficulty curve feels much more natural and even, the visuals and music have been greatly expanded, gameplay mechanics are much easier to comprehend, and the game has a much wider range of emotions. The quirky, weird, random, fourth-wall breaking elements are here and even more prominent than Earthbound, and the unsettling and horrific side of the Mother universe is on full display in this game. This game doesn't exist, except in the mysterious Japan dimension. Its lack of localization is deeply saddening. Now, will it ever come to the rest of the world? The answer to that question is...
My name is Guillaume Aidoniwa! And for as long as I breathe, you shall not pass this gate! I just got back from the retirement home in Hashina. Who knew that old people could be so well versed in the art of death, man? I can still hear the words that old man said to me. That's pretty much the story of Sekiro. A one-armed man fighting a bunch of old people. See, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice was made from Software, who are known for their Soulsborne games. But anybody who's played both Soulsborne and Sekiro can tell you they are very different, except for some similarities. One is that they are both very hard to complete, and the enemies are excruciatingly tough to defeat. And another is that they both have a hot babe. No, not her. Oh yeah, her. Oh, the Miss Noble was my favorite boss. She was extremely hard. And I spent 10 hours, 10 whole hours of my life trying to beat her. But once I did, I was ecstatic. Just like that old lady when you gave her rice. Man, she really did love that rice. See, some other notable bosses and mini-bosses were the Chained Ogre, Monkey Man, the Miss Noble, Ishin, and Owl. See, all these bosses were difficult in their own way, but two of the bosses I learned something from, and I hold dearly in my heart, were Lady Butterfly and the Demon of Hatred. Lady Butterfly taught me that properly deflecting is vital to this game, and that you need to keep constant pressure on the boss and your enemies, so that their posture meter does not go down. In Sekiro, you and your enemy are given a bar separate from health called a posture bar. See, if you fill up your enemy's bar, you can prematurely kill them, or land a kill blow, per se, for bosses. But if yours gets filled up, you start to stagger, and the enemy can get a deadly hit in. The only way to stop your posture bar from filling up is by deflecting your enemy's attack. Ooh, ha, clean claim. If you do this correctly, it will not fill up, but if you fail to do this, it means imminent death. Now onto the Demon of Hatred, the last fight in the game for some. It was a beautiful fight, one of my favorites. See, why I love this fight so much is because it taught me that that fighting bosses in this game is like a dance. They each have choreographed attacks, and you must deflect, move, attack, and respond accordingly. And if you don't, you're a horrible dance partner. Death shall await. Then once I had this epiphany, every time I zoned out and started dancing with a Demon of Hatred, a euphoric sensation enveloped me. Another reason I enjoy Sekiro is all the fun gadgets you get in the game. There's a lot. There is a lot. In Sekiro, the story is that you only have one arm, okay? And then you meet this sculptor dude, who's old. He gives you a mechanical arm, which you can deck out with these cool little gadgets. One of my favorites is a Shinobi Firecracker. You throw them out in a crescent shape, or you could get an upgrade that throws them around in a circle. And this stuns enemies. If the enemy's an animal or animalistic, it stuns them even harder. Then another gadget I enjoyed thoroughly was the loaded umbrella. See, when you're not using it, it compacts into, like, I don't know, just onto your arm. Then as you press the button that activates it, it springs into the umbrella. Then Sekiro takes a crouching stance. The loaded umbrella allows you to block all kinds of attacks. It was very useful in the Demon of Hatred. Now don't get me started on the scenery. Ooh, it was beautiful. Magnifique. One of my favorite places to spend most of my time is the Senpu Temple at Mount Congo. What I love most about this place was the fall atmosphere. It has some pretty tough enemies, such as flying spear guys, as well as the unkillable centipede dudes. This is why I love Sekiro. With its powerful bosses, its wonderful bosses, with a wide variety of gadgets and its scenery. Well, toodaloo. Time to talk about the next game.
I finally made it back to the lovely city of Rome. Where the Ides of March? What? It's already April. What do you mean it's already April? April already? My bad, your liege. What a weird fellow. Anyways, today I'm going to talk about Sid Meier's Civilization 6. Sid Meier's Civilization 6, or Civ 6 for short, is a turn-based strategy 4X game, released on PC in October 2016 and later for the Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. In this game, you take control of a leader, and consequently the civilization they run. You need to develop your country and manage your units, cities, and empire as a whole to win. Now how do you win, you may ask? Being the leading country for technology and colonize Mars? Yes. Convert everyone to the one true god known as Crab God? Yes. Blow everyone in the entire existence of the world to bits with extinction balls? Yes! There are multiple ways to win this game, making it pretty unique to all the other strategy games. But let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Now let's start with picking your leader. You can play from a wide variety of leaders from around the globe at many different eras of time. You can play as Japan and show off your deadly samurai, or maybe restart the British Empire as Queen Victoria, or perhaps stockpile a bunch of nuclear warheads as Gandhi and nuke everyone to bits. Wait, that's a thing? Yes, it all started way back in Civilization 1 where an error would occur that makes Gandhi a nuclear war criminal. In the first game, each leader would have a default aggression score to determine how often they would go to war or how big of a military they would build, and Gandhi was set to 1 out of 9. Over time, as the game progresses, new government types would be discovered and messed with the aggression score, and Gandhi would often choose democracy, which lowered aggression score by 3. So you would think Gandhi is at a score of -2 and it'd be super peaceful. Wrong. Instead of it going to -2, it jumps all the way up to 563,742, making him ultra aggressive and he would build bombs and kill anything in his sight. But that's enough about him. Let's talk about the wonders in this game. As you progress through the science and culture tree, you would discover technologies and civics that would let you build many major wonders from across the world, like the pyramids, the Roman Colosseum, Terracotta Army, Taj Mahal, Statue of Liberty, and so many more. But if you have no production at all or had them taken all by enemy civilizations, you can discover natural wonders like the Grand Canyon, Bermuda Triangle, Fountain of Youth, Mount Vesuvius, and other beautiful places. All of these wonders give cool boosts, yields, and effects, like if you build the Venetian Arsenal, every time you build a naval unit, you get 2 of them for the price of 1. Or if you build the Statue of Liberty, all cities within 6 tiles are 100% loyal because America, I guess. No, this game seems pretty cool already, but wait till I get to the DLC. In February of 2018, the last time I could truly say I was happy, the Civ team released DLC for this game and added new leaders, new units, new wonders and districts, a governor's mechanic, loyalty mechanic, an ages and era score mechanic, and a new timeline historic moments feature, as well as an updated diplomacy system. And 1 year later, they added another amazing DLC. This time with even more leaders, more units, natural disasters, electricity and power usage, new districts and projects, new future technology, an updated way to win, and a totally new way to win in World Congress. So these DLCs drastically improve the gameplay, making it one of my favorite games ever, and I have so many fond memories of playing this game, so that's why I personally find it as one of my favorite games. Wait, what's that noise? But you have stabbed me. Why? Because you will be a tyrant. You really should have listened to the old man when he told you to beware the Ides of March. But it's April! Damn it, I thought it was March. Well, it's not anymore. You call this 2-week delivery?
Here we go! Oh, I didn't see you there. I thought you were another one of the common swine. My name is King Wyattonius III. You can call me King Wyatt. And unlike you filthy plebeians, I play the dignified game of Crusader Kings 3. CK3 is a grand strategy game set in medieval Europe, India, and Africa from 867 to 1453. It's most known for the fact that instead of playing as a nation, you play as a dynasty of rulers, playing as your ruler's heir when you die. Let's hop into it. Welcome to my humble kingdom. This is, of course, me down in the corner. Unfortunately, there's these rebels taking the rest of my kingdom. But don't worry, we'll deal with them soon. This is me, of course. You know, don't pay attention to these traits. They're not important. Of course, I'm born in purple. You know, I'm born to prominent parents, rich life, high expectations. You know, very good court culture. I'm, of course, strikingly beautiful. Let's ignore that. So I'll start off. I'm not married, you know. So let's search for a suitable spouse. What's alliance power? This person is the daughter of the Dutch
of the Duke of Bohemia. 2,800 men. I think I will go with this lady, who is the daughter of the Duke of Lausitz. We'll have a wonderful marriage. Lifestyle-wise, I'm going to, of course, take back my kingdom. Strategy focus will be best, since I need as much martial as possible. And I'll go from there. This count down south has decided to rise up and has decided to take his own land, right? This is rightfully part of my kingdom, and I may have, he's refused to join me, so I may have to do a bit of persuasion. It seems this baby is plotting to murder me. I will confront him in person. Why, this 2-year-old is a sly child. I shall reward him for his loyalty. For now. I need an heir, and so far my wife isn't giving me one, so I have to convince her. It may not go well, but worth a shot. Aha! I have captured the rebel. Now to end this war once and for all. Finally back under the system. I have died, unfortunately. And as I have no heir, it has been a game over. Overall, I recommend CK3 to anybody who is a fan of grand strategy games or strategy games in general. It's very fun playing as a ruler and experiencing things firsthand. Now, Plebeian, please do what I could not. Unite Ireland for me.
Wait, no, stop! Where the hell am I? So this is what it's like being dead. I guess I thought it'd be a little more classy. It's just kinda a lot of nothingness. Well, I should have known looking like bootleg Jesus would get me to heaven a hell of a lot sooner. But wait, what's all this stuff on the floor? Is this stuff I've talked about recently? Cause like, it's like a copy of Earthbound, or really the Rick Astley thing. Oh, and this. Why does this thing keep following me everywhere? I can't even get away from it when I'm dead. Oh wait, there's more down here too, but I don't remember talking about this. There's AA batteries. You never know when you're gonna need to pop one. Oh sweet, they got Cheez-Its in here too. Let's see if these are better than the batteries I just ate. What the hell's Persona 5 doing in here? I mean, Persona 5 is my favorite game, so what's the world trying to tell me? I mean, before I died, I did tell all my friends that they needed to pretend to be me so I could hide from the IRS, but I mean, I already died, so I guess it doesn't matter anymore? But what would I do if I were me? Probably talk about a stupid game that I like, and this is my favorite game, so is the world trying to tell me that this whole time I've been dead, my friends have just been talking about stupid games they like it's nothing? Well, I mean, to be fair, if they died, I would probably do the same thing. Whoa, what's going on? Everything's getting shaky. Persona, protect me! Ah, what just happened? Was that just a dream? Nope, I definitely got shot. Well, this is odd. Like, this is definitely a fatal gunshot wound. Trust me, I would know. I've shot my fair share of people. And yet, I'm not dead. Does this mean I can't die? I'm kind of scatterbrained right now because I just sold my soul in order to get this game that I'm talking about today. Wait, is that the reason why? Does not having a soul make me immune to death? Well, if that's the case, I can go outside and do whatever stupid shit I want now. Oh, I guess now I should go call the guys and tell them that they can stop pretending to be me, because as far as the IRS knows, I'm dead. Damn, I guess I was right. Death is overrated. So, I guess now there's nothing for me to be scared of. What is this? Wheel of Fortune? For the Nintendo Wii? No. No! No!